Imagine a young boy born without the ability to speak. His parents, deeply concerned, had tried various treatments, but nothing seemed to help. In their quest for a solution, they turned to faith and decided to visit the renowned Guruvayur Temple, which is in Kerala, and it's known for its divine interventions. At the temple, they learned about a special ritual called Krishnattam, a traditional dance drama that narrates the stories of Lord Krishna. Believing in the power of devotion, they arranged for a performance of Kaliya Mardanam, a segment depicting Krishna's victory over the serpent Kaliya, and dedicated it as an offering for their son's well-being. As the performance unfolded, the boy watched intently, captivated by the vibrant storytelling and the divine acts of Lord Krishna. The atmosphere was charged with devotion, and the family's hopes were pinned on this sacred moment. After the ritual, something extraordinary happened. The boy, who had never uttered a word before, began to speak. His first words were expressions of joy and wonder, leaving his parents and onlookers in awe. It was as if the divine grace of Lord Guruvayurappan had touched him, granting him the gift of speech. This miraculous event quickly spread, and a video capturing the boy's newfound ability went viral, touching the hearts of many and reaffirming the temple's reputation as a place of healing and divine blessings. The story serves as a testament to the profound faith that devotees place in Guruvayur Temple and the belief in the benevolent grace of Lord Guruvayurappan. During colonial times, a Dutch officer stationed in Kerala found himself at war, not with men, but with his own body. Leprosy had consumed him, turning his once strong limbs into a source of pain and shame. The best European doctors had no cure, and his fellow soldiers had started keeping their distance. One day, he overheard some locals talking about Guruvayur Temple. The Lord there is a healer. If you pray with a true heart, he listens, one old man said. The officer scoffed. He was a man of logic. Gods carved in stone did not cure diseases, but as the days passed, desperation gnawed at his pride. What if, he thought, what if it works? With hesitation, he made his way to the temple. He was not allowed inside. Foreigners were not permitted in those days. But he had heard that even the waters of the temple tank carried blessings. At dawn, when the temple bells rang, he slipped near the tank and took a cautious step into the water. He let the coolness seep into his wounds, closed his eyes, and for the first time in years whispered a prayer, not out of belief, but out of sheer surrender. Weeks passed. At first he noticed his sores drying up. Then the numbness in his limbs faded. By the end of a month, the disease that had ravished him was gone. The same man who once dismissed faith now bowed in gratitude. He offered wealth to the temple, not as a payment for his healing, but as an offering of love. The Lord of Guruvayur had done what science could not, and the soldier had learned that sometimes healing begins where logic ends. Skepticism is natural, but the willingness to surrender can open doors we never imagined. The Dutch soldier's story teaches us that sometimes the greatest transformations happen when we let go of doubt and take a single step towards faith. How often do we dismiss something just because it does not fit into our understanding? This story reminds us miracles do not demand belief, they only ask for an open heart. Now, the third story. Manjula was born in a humble family in Kerala, and from the moment she entered the world, her parents knew something was different. Her legs refused to move. Doctors diagnosed her with a rare condition that left her unable to walk. The prognosis was grim. There was no cure. Her parents, devout followers of Lord Guruvayurappan, refused to give up hope. They believed that Krishna, who lifted Govardhan Hill to protect the devotees, could surely lift the weight of their sorrow. Every month, they carried Manjula to Guruvayur Temple, holding her in their arms as they performed Pradakshanam, circumambulation around the sanctum. Year after year, they continued their prayers, despite people whispering, "Why are they still doing this?" One evening, something remarkable happened. As they placed Manjula before the deity, a deep warmth spread through her body. It was as if the Archavigraha of Guruvayurappan had come alive, blessing her with unseen hands. The next morning, as her mother reached for her, Manjula stirred, and for the first time in her life, she felt her toes move. With shaky effort, she placed her feet on the ground. She stood up. Tears flowed freely as temple goers watched her take her first steps. Some called it a miracle, others called it divine grace, but her parents knew it was the fruit of unshakable faith and patience. Faith is not just about asking, it's about trusting even when nothing seems to change. Manjula's story reminds us that devotion is not a transaction but a relationship. Sometimes prayers are answered not in an instant but through a journey of perseverance. How often do we give up when life does not move at our own pace? The story whispers, hold on, keep walking in faith even when you cannot yet walk.